Go ahead.
Hey guys, this is
He was going to say his real name and he got distracted.
He was going to say Justin.
He's like, how do I say it with the vowels?
He hasn't said his own name in years. It's been years since he said his own name.
Forever still.
this is another episode of the Pop Punk Pizza Party podcast. I am Justin.
I'm Keith.
I'm Chris.
I'm Todd.
You like I said my name this time?
like
I'm
proud of you for facing your fears.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of like I want to put it on the fridge.
Yeah.
You know, like you
Justin
came home,
said his name
no,
today.
His own name.
I'm just glad you remember who you were.
Yeah. Well, he didn't earlier.
No, not earlier.
You get that one going, didn't you?
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So anyway.
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, hang on. That's all right. Just hang on.
All right, we're hanging. We're hanging.
No, and you guys can still go. I got this.
Yeah, you got it. So anyway, Justin, how was your week?
Yeah, let's do the week. So I actually had quite an eventful week. So I did of course, I'm always doing the Beyond FM stuff at Pops every Thursday. Usually after the day after we film the podcast. So that's always fun. I always get to meet a new artist that we're usually, talking to, and I actually happened to get the Doubted up on Beyond FM. So I just hit it off so well with those guys when they were here for the Midwest mixtape, and then when I hang out with them at Notes for Hope, and then we actually met each other at the Avenged Sevenfold concert I went to a couple weeks ago. So I just became homo.
Wait, what? You just became homos with them.
Homies with those guys.
Which is okay if you but
Shut up.
We're not judging you.
yeah,
here,
no, that's fine.
So we did that. Friday night, I went to the show that MKP. Is that MK? Yeah, MKP at the Park Hills Underground. They headlined the show, and then afterwards we did the Paranormal Investigation, which was co-collaborated with the Tippy Joe Show, which is also part of the Barn. Which, by the way, we're sponsored by by the Barn. www.betterhelp.com/thebarn.
Justin, go home.
We're also sponsored by Fired and Deep Space Studios. We didn't mention that either.
Who?
Deep Space Studios
I've
and
never
Fired.
heard of Deep Space Studios.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, the Tippy Joe show was there also, and the Souls paranormal group was there, and we did a lockdown in the Park Hills Underground to figure out what the heck is going on in this place. And let me tell you, I had a lot of experiences, man. I'm not going to go into full detail, but we'll
Did your
just
pants
say
come off?
no. But
Did
Any of those
tell.
fuckers come through the wall?
no, but I had what we thought was a little girl following me around the entire time, holding my hand.
And not in your van. Okay, so this is a different spot.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So there was that. That was a whole lot of fun. And then me and Todd just went on that field trip up to the Tech 9 show yesterday. Got a ton of video, and I'm going to do a review, and Todd got his pictures. It was
Tech 9, Hollywood Undead, and King ISO who opened up.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good show.
That was a good show.
Killer pictures, by the way.
Yeah.
That first one that you sent earlier.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I
those-
haven't got to release
good.
them to anyone yet. I've been crazy busy today, but those are going to be good when they come out. Not as good as Fired Pizza. So,
Yeah.
so that's,
That's a tough one.
that is a tough one. That pepperoni pizza we had was just so good.
Yeah.
But that was about it for my week. Other than that, I went to the bar once, but other than that,
Oh.
What'd you do at the bar?
Oh.
just hang out with some friends. Drank.
So
Little bit.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Played
Some
pool.
friends. You don't know them. They go to another school. You don't know who they are.
Just went out with some friends, played some
Yeah.
pool. No
All
big deal.
right. It was not a big deal. It was a
Todd,
good
how was your week?
Oh man. Well, like Justin said, I got to hang out with him.
You had to.
Oh wait, we also had our first band practice with Matt too.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about is last week.
It was 8 days ago.
And we didn't talk about it on the last podcast.
And we didn't talk about it on the last podcast. So I just feel like that's kind of,
So last week.
Well, it's just, it was just a practice.
Anyway, we
It's
have
okay.
we have a new dude in the group, and
Justin's real proud of it. Let him talk about it.
and we're happy to see where that's gonna go.
It was
What's he
good,
do?
though. It was
That's
a good.
it.
What's he do?
He also plays guitar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's Matt Edwards. I don't know if you know him or not, but
That
he's
sounds
a
familiar.
lead player.
Okay. Todd, Justin took over your last thing that you said. What?
Well, that's okay because I think next time I'm just gonna write down what I did and have him narrate it.
There you go.
I'll butcher that too.
Other than that, man, just chilled with the kid. I don't really think I. Oh yeah, I had I filmed a wedding.
Nice.
Oh man, I just do dad stuff anymore.
that.
Mr. Keith, though, man. What
Yeah.
about you? How is the exciting life of the Keith?
Oh, it was. I filmed a podcast last Wednesday. You guys were there, actually.
That's within the 7 days.
It was,
We
yeah.
can talk about. Oh, hey, I filmed a podcast.
Yeah. So that was cool. Man, I didn't really do anything else last week. A lot of other stuff going on. I was just busy with work and stuff. But
You did some Notes for Hope stuff. I saw.
Oh
the
yeah, we made a
contest.
scarecrow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Is that contest still going on to win that Silverstein thing?
Yes, it is.
When does that end?
In 10 days, I think.
So I got
28.
time.
You do.
Is it a doll hair to enter?
Yeah. All you gotta do is like the barn and pay $1 for a ticket.
Every ticket? I can buy more
Every
tickets.
ticket you can buy as many as you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's old fashioned though. He likes
What?
cash.
Me?
Yeah, you don't do it like
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
PayPal and all that crap.
No, I don't have any of that stuff.
That's fine. Justin will enter it for you and you just cash him or whatever.
If
he
I
still
enter
owes
it,
me
I'm
money
gonna take
from
it.
yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got White Castle.
But so we made a scarecrow this weekend, my wife and I.
I offered gas.
Hey Justin, it's my turn. Sorry.
He started in on me.
But we made Avril Lavigne look alike.
Is that what that was?
yeah.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
Yeah, it was. That was Avril Lavigne from Skater Boy.
What was that?
it was a
what
skater
was that
film.
quote
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did?
See you later, boy.
Which one?
The quote that you did for the scarecrow on the sign.
Oh, on the
I
sign.
remember reading it and I thought it was cool. I knew it was an Avril Lavigne one, but I can't
He
remember.
was the
it.
skater crow. She said, "See you later, bro."
Yeah, I read
That's
that.
cool.
So to be honest, the first way when I came up with that, I said, "See you later, ho," and Tiffany was like, "Let's not do that. Let's do bro." And I was like, "Okay." But that was really cool.
Did you tell her she was wrong?
I do all the time.
Yeah.
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 How
Well,
does
yeah.
that work for you?
Yeah, I get you.
Well,
Yeah.
Does it?
yeah, I'm riding everything. So, but we did that. That was cool. There is still time to enter that raffle. And then that's pretty much it. The week before, I mean, it's over 8 days, but I did see the Wonder Years a couple weeks ago, and that was really cool. That was the last cool thing I did. Great time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. We got to do that photos of Tech 9 last night, so that was cool. Me
Yeah.
and old Justarino and hung out, and we got to be driving buddies as I navigated us back home very easily.
Yeah, he said he didn't
Todd.
like riding with you.
I don't know why, because
Todd is so when Todd's passenger princess and he's high, he's very annoying.
Well, I heard you were singing falsetto to everything, and I don't think.
That was at the end of the car ride. I thought he was asleep and I was annoyed, so I had to do something.
No, I'm not asleep. I have to entertain you the whole way home, which is
Dude,
what I did.
why do you have to have the car when it's like 40 degrees outside? Why do you have to have the car at like 60?
I get that.
Because
I get that.
My hands were freezing, man, and the freaking windshield was trying to frost over.
Who was driving?
I was.
on the
Oh
way,
yeah, he should pick. He's the passenger. He's the riding comfort.
I needed to be comfortable.
Yeah,
I was
he just,
the artist.
He just took a bunch of pictures, man.
It
Like-
was a hard day's work.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Took a bunch of videos.
Oh, okay.
You got to
Danced
sit by
my
the
ass
bar
off
and
around
take-
a bunch of people.
and
then
take
I got
a bunch of videos.
And then I got the crowd to go, "Can I get a Hoya?"
I saw that one.
Have we introduced Chris today?
No.
No, Chris
No,
was
I
going to
was
go
introduced.
next.
He introduced himself, but he hasn't done his week
Yeah.
recap yet.
He's going next, yeah.
Oh, so Friday we did an event for Shop with a Cop with Doc Nutter of Sideshow Tattoos. So we raised some money for Shop with a Cop,
Nice.
for the kids for Christmas. Saturday we had a pretty cool private gig. It was a birthday party for a 6-year-old. They had a hot air balloon, which was pretty awesome. I didn't get that when I was
does sound
6 years
pretty
old.
Oh, yeah.
Like it,
They had a bunch
like it could go in the sky.
Yeah, like
It's
it could go
usually
in the
what
sky.
they do, Todd.
So, well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not I've never been to a.
He's not a hot air balloon connoisseur.
I'm not. But I've never been to a party where they rented a hot air balloon.
Did they have sporks?
No
Those-
sporks.
Wait,
no.
so these people can afford a hot air balloon and a food truck, but they can't have sporks.
Hold on, you're
Maybe
missing out on the 2 bounce houses, the inflatable basketball court, and they had a hayride. They had
didn't I
ski
go
ball.
to
I mean, it was
really
a whole
awesome.
carnival like fall festival. I mean,
Man.
that 6-year-old's in a different tax bracket than what I was when I grew up.
Oh,
Yeah, and my friends were lame. They didn't have that. You know? Damn. Well, that sounds cool. Sell out pizza?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We sold a lot of pizza last
That was
week.
definitely a good deal for you. I remember you telling me about
Yeah,
the cheddar on the side. That was cool.
that worked out pretty nicely. No, and then we went to St. John on Thursday, and that was one of the busiest days I've had out there. They've really come out for us, so that worked
Nice.
out really well.
That's a good community out there, though, too. It's always a
Yeah.
fantastic time out there.
Yeah, it's they got to warm up to you, but once they do, man, they support you like crazy.
Dude, I don't know.
I do a lot of work out there,
I've
so
seen that community go nuts about a pigeon.
That doesn't surprise me.
I always say that if I move out of Farmington anytime soon, it's like probably going to be to St. John.
Yeah, St. John, it's just such a cool place. There's a lot of history there. The people are
cornfields.
great. You
I'm
know,
sure there's some cornfields out
we
there.
set there's probably some cornfields.
Yeah.
We set up at a bar out there and just do really well every time we go.
I think you just do really well everywhere you go. Because
Yeah.
ever since I've had your pizza, like everywhere I go and I see
He
your
does
truck,
have his
I'm-
days, and I don't understand it. I
Yeah, we
don't.
have slow days. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody kind of does, but I mean, that can be weather. That can be, different events going on in other places.
I just don't see
whatever.
how you don't sell out every single time. Like it,
Yeah, that
it
doesn't
just blows my mind.
That doesn't happen. Wednesdays are our slowest days, so tomorrow I'm sure will be a little bit slower than our Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, stuff like that.
Where are you going to be tomorrow?
Leadington Plaza with the Rolling Dumpling Pot and the Joyful Treehouse Company.
I'm not in the area, damn.
Me neither. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Nice.
Anyways,
Anything else on your week?
I don't think so. I had a day off. I got a day off on Sunday. That was my first in like
Oh, yeah.
12 or 13 days, so that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Cool,
What'd you do
cool.
with your day off?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Best.
That was that's exactly how I wanted it. We did go to the store for a little bit, but other than that, I took like 3 naps.
Awesome.
I tried to do that Sunday, but it didn't work
I don't
out.
understand how people
You got like 5 kids though.
can nap.
I got 2. It was
I don't
my
either.
anniversary, too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
insane.
She's like,
Sorry, Todd. What was that?
I don't know how people can nap.
I typically can't.
I can't
How
either.
do
I
people-
can't
like,
stop myself from doing it. Like,
I don't know how people sleep, like in general. Like they're just like, oh, I'm gonna close my eyes, and they're out. And I'm just like, okay, it needs to be this temperature. I need to have this fan on. I need to have
It has to be like
man.
the right dimness of the
55
TV.
degrees for you.
I can sleep
65.
literally anywhere. Like,
This house
yeah.
is just
if I
as
was
freezing
tired
as
right
you
now,
keep
I'd
this
fall
car.
asleep right here. I wouldn't be able to help it.
If I'm tired, but typically I'm not that way during the day. But if I'm tired, I can fall asleep anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I do it in my car. No, I'm just kidding. But
I do driving, but yeah.
On those long road trips, it's like, I got like 50 miles. I got
Yeah.
cruise control.
dude,
No, see,
I've
like-
had to pull over and take a nap before because, like, just sit in my car and just close my eyes because I was
See-
like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna make it any further."
See, like after the concert last night, I gave myself like 1 hour of sleep. I dropped the kids off at school and everything this morning, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I lay down for like an hour, nothing. 2 hours, nothing. I just said screw it, and I stayed up. Like
Wow.
I can't do it. I can't take day naps.
No,
It's got to be completely dark outside for me to go.
no, I'll wake up at like 7 or so, but then I'll take a nap at 12. You know, I can wake up early, but I can't keep myself up later in the day. But yeah, it's easy, Todd.
It's not.
I'll give you some tips.
Not do it. Give me some tips when I go to bed.
Do you want them right now?
I could always use your tip,
I don't know.
Give him just the tip.
just for a second, just to see how
So-
it feels. Tell me how to go to sleep.
So here's what you do.
Yep.
You take some Tylenol PM,
Nope.
and then
I'm already out. I'm
You
already
ju-
backing out.
so no, hold on.
Okay,
Is that too hard
So-
for you?
You take some Tylenol.
it's not marijuana or mushrooms, so I don't know.
Take some Tylenol PM, and then you jerk off, and then see if you fall asleep before you finish. But it's a win-win. Either you sleep or you finish.
If you go blind, you know you went too far.
If I go blind, I went too far. Okay.
It's a.
What if I wear glasses while during?
I think that saves your eyes.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like using protection for yourself.
So like if I'm sitting, if I'm
Safety goggles.
If you go cross-eyed, you fall right asleep.
so
Try.
I like all these tips you guys are giving me to help me.
You're
fall asleep.
welcome.
This is incredible. I don't even.
They're the
We're
hard
giving you all
and
the
fast
tips about how you can use your own tip.
Well, and that, next time I go to the doctor, I'm like, Doc, I can't sleep. And he's like, have you tried wearing goggles? Like, yes, I have. I've taken Tylenol PM. I've taken all the drugs I'm supposed to.
You're like, wait a second, Doc. Have you heard of the Pizza Party or Pop Punk Pizza Party podcast?
Yeah, this is doctor endorsed. My tip is.
Yeah.
Well, we have 5 Ps. We have to be. There's nothing. If you have 5 Ps, you have to be at least doctorate endorsed.
Yeah. Dude, we'll try that tonight. Tell us how it works.
What am I doing? The PM?
Yourself.
Yeah, both of those
You're doing
things.
yourself.
So yeah, so if it doesn't work, you still won,
I just want to.
right?
No. Look, man, I've taken like 2 full-blown Ambien and it just like keeps me up.
Oh well.
I can't do that stuff.
Oh man.
Hey Todd, did you check out my playlist I made you?
I did. I actually did it when I was riding my bike at the
Did-
park the other night.
Anything you liked?
Well, I liked like all of it. Is like I was trying to exercise and like, but I kept getting like all sad. And
Oh
so,
yeah,
like,
that'll happen.
It was
Was
a
that
very,
at the-
it was a very slow kind of bike ride.
Where are you?
Kind of like that, and I'm like, man, that tree. I'm so sad. It reminds me of her. That kind of
I get that. I get that.
Yes, I did enjoy the playlist. Just I listened to it at the wrong time.
Was this
Yeah.
a midnight ride?
No,
No?
it was a daytime. I want exercise and need exercise kind of thing, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna bike so hard, and then it didn't. Nope, it didn't.
It didn't get you pumped?
See, if you put in the same energy to try to go to sleep, then you could actually pull it off.
Okay, watch right now. I'm trying. I'm trying to sleep so hard.
Did you remember any of the
hard.
songs or the bands that you liked?
No, only because like I still got the playlist saved, but like I'm not like watching my phone as
I
I'm
get
biking
that. I just was curious to hear about it. I was hoping you liked it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot.
Okay.
It sounded very Midwestern emo-y,
There's some on that, yeah.
which I enjoy.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick something out. I didn't put stuff that I thought you already knew, so I
like a little bit of mystery, and you gave it to me.
I did. I gave it to you.
Sure did.
Justin didn't listen to it because it wasn't on like
It wasn't on
mainstream.
107.7.
Yeah, that's it. I was trying to think of
I've done
something.
nothing but listen to, except for the concert, like local bands all week. So
Oh, have you? Who?
yeah. Well, like I listen to New Lingo pretty often. I've listened to City of Parks, a ton of Discrepancies, Dub Flow. I've always got that spinning. Egan's Rats,
Spinning.
Unknown and Sailing, The Doubted, because I was on the radio show with them. Just a ton of St. Louis bands.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to shout them out so people could check them out.
Yeah. And some of those were some pop punk bands that are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So
We like
definitely
pop
check
punk
them out.
around here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
City of Parks
Really? I didn't know that.
Just a little bit.
Played a lot of
We
shows
like
with City
pizza
of
too?
Parks. They're pretty cool.
Just a little bit. I like fired pizza.
Same.
It's all right. It's just okay.
And then-
Can we put like how they have like something like cubed, like a little 3 at the very? Can we have like a little F at the end of our 5 Ps, like a little fired?
Oh, we could do that.
Like we're 5P. F.
Like squared, but F.
yeah, but F.
Okay.
for
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Drawing board.
So speaking of fired pizza, why don't we get into the fired review?
Oh, let's do it now.
Let's do it.
Let's do
This
it
one's
now.
this one's a tough one. This one's a tough one.
This isn't a tough one for me.
Not for
I-
me either. I
dude.
loved both of them, but
Yeah.
the what is it? The loaded potato, baked potato,
The baked. Yeah.
the baked. Oh man, is it like? So is it like baked as in baked potato, or baked as in like Todd's baked?
you can go either way.
So first,
Either
Chris,
way, it's delicious.
tell us what they were and what goes into them.
Yeah, so the baked is basically a loaded baked potato pizza. It gets a garlic ricotta cream sauce. It gets mozzarella, sharp cheddar, bacon, crushed hash browns, green onion, and a sour cream drizzle.
I think that green onion and the ricotta cream cheese,
Yeah,
or
it's ricotta, but
ricotta. Yeah. I think that combination is like what really makes it stand out the most
yeah, I think so.
with the green onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
My favorite was the pep.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're a pep
It-
guy,
To me, this was the best pizza that he's ever made.
for real.
The
I think
pep.
I think both of them, honestly,
that.
Hey.
they've all been
I
so
still,
good.
I still liked it too. It's just I really enjoyed that.
I forgot the hot honey on the spicy roni.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot
that
all
would-
about
that would've
it.
made
I just,
it-
I just now realized
everything's
that.
better with that hot honey though.
Yeah, that one. That's our spicy roni. That gets our house made red sauce, our San Marzano.
I keep
tomato
forgetting
sauce.
about the hot sauce.
Gets mozzarella.
Yeah, it's they were both really good.
Would you
That's
like
why
me to finish explaining that one?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I just jumped into my phone and I came back. I'm sorry.
Fucking Justin, or JSTN.
I did, and I'm so sorry. My wife called, so blame Tiffany.
We're
Dang
going
it,
to,
Tiffany.
We're going to all blame Tiffany.
She'll
Thank
kick
you.
my ass later.
All
I'm not
right.
gonna say
So that's a pepperoni pizza basically, and then it gets our house-made pepperoni andouille, which is like a spicy spreadable salami. It gets dollops of that on, and then it usually gets hot honey, but we forgot that today. So
You'll undo me.
But how do you spell
we'll-
that?
we'll
How
undo
do you
you.
spell that for me?
andouille. N apostrophe
Yeah.
DUJA.
I butchered that so bad on the
Yeah,
notepad.
you sure did. I tried
But I spelled it
correcting
right on the Facebook. Just
because you Googled it.
we don't have to talk about that.
You know, speaking of things to talk about, I want to talk about Keith. What's happening with your face, man?
What do you mean?
You
Is it the
shaved.
mustache?
Yeah, dude.
Are you
shaved,
jealous?
man? No, I. It's just a different look. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just like, what's going on with that? I'm not used to it.
That's his vacation hair.
Yeah, so my my beard trimmer quit working when I got to the mustache.
Yeah.
No, not really. So I just wanted to shave, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this because Tiffany hates it.
Oh yeah.
And I don't
I
get
don't see
it.
why.
But I was like, hey, Taylor Swift likes mustaches. And then she's like, is that why you did it? Because Travis Kelce? And I was like, well, not because of him.
Because of her.
But yeah, I mean, I was like, hey, if she likes it, why don't you, you know? And I think it looks good, and she just needs to come around to it. I shaved the soul patch this time. Usually I keep this when I'm a mustache,
Yeah.
and it looks great.
Are you going to grow it out and do like the little twisty thing and tie people to railroad tracks and for ransom?
It looks all right. I'd sit
Doc.
on your face.
Can I pass
Oh,
go
thank you.
and collect $200 from you?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
You need a monocle here. And
Yes.
as it grows. The longer the mustache gets,
he doesn't
the
have a
more-
monocle.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Who doesn't?
The Monopoly,
Monopoly
man.
guy.
That's a Mandela effect.
Yeah.
No.
It's a
not.
timeline shift.
Timeline shift.
It's still a Mandela thing.
Yeah, but it's after Y2K. That's where the
Mandela
monocle
can still
disappeared.
exist after Y2K.
Why do we call it the Mandela? Why don't we call it the Y2K timeline shift?
Because it's not called the Y2K timeline.
It's-
Because the Mandela effect can affect things pre or post
Exactly.
Y2K.
But anything
And for
pre Y2K,
for most of our listeners, that was like the year 2000. That's what that means.
yeah,
we
they
should
said
call
turn
it-
your computer off and everything else like that. And it happened. And then it altered the timeline. That's why we think that things are different pre Y2K that they are now. So it still works.
That doesn't-
This is brought to you by Dodd Tuckett Conspiracies.
That's the next podcast. Is
Yeah.
the Todd Tuckett Conspiracy podcast.
So actually, we are in the Toddcast this week.
We didn't review the pizza though.
we did.
Oh,
we?
okay.
I did.
No.
I said, yeah. that was the
Chris
best.
explained what it was.
Yeah. I
Oh
did.
yeah, but that was the best.
I already
pizza.
gave my review.
Well, I didn't.
What's your take?
Oh, they were both really good. Dude, I was so excited to find.
I give you the
Justin,
details.
Justin,
at
You
least.
did.
Justin.
You did.
Justin.
You already
Stop.
finished it up.
No, I haven't.
They're really good.
That was the beginning of it. That was the beginning of it. So
Here
they were
comes
really
the
good.
compliment sandwich.
Oh yeah. So the pepperonis were just real good. That andouille
Suction cup.
was like, it had a real nice spice to it. Like, wasn't super spicy and it wasn't like overpowering flavor like spice. It was a real good spice.
It bites your tongue, but
And-
it doesn't stick around.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll get back to it. So I thought that was really good, and it was man, I liked that one a lot. And then I tried the loaded or the baked, right? And then I was like, fuck, maybe this is the best because the way the hash browns on there were just like so good, and then the bacon hits it, and then the everything else it was just really good. It was really good. Really good. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I did.
You did?
I did.
Did you? Yeah. Okay. All right. So are we gonna do the
I can
Toddcast?
feel your
or what?
mustache breathing.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's actually what I was just staring at. I'm just like,
Thank you
Aren't
so
you
much.
mesmerized?
in a way,
mesmerized.
like
Should I keep it?
No.
No.
Wait.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Damn.
now for
I'm on Tiffany's side for real.
for my amusement and my pleasure. Yeah, you should definitely keep it, man.
Okay,
Good job.
thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. I'll keep it. She was like, so I'm on vacation right now, but we're leaving tomorrow. And she was like, when I showed up and she saw it, she was like, what'd you do? And she's like, I was just thinking of all the family pictures we're gonna have. And I was like, well, I'm gonna look even better now.
So you shaved for vacation.
I wanted to shave because like sometimes I just go through and I'm just like, fuck it all.
I never
you know?
ever have that urge.
Really? Oh, I have it all the time.
Well,
and then she doesn't like it when I shave it all.
Well, beards for me, this is the makeup for men for one.
Well, I don't need it.
If she
I
likes
do.
facial hair so
I
much,
do.
talk her into
No,
growing
because if
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
look, if I don't have my beard, I look like a turtle with cancer. So
Same.
yeah, dude, I have to have my beard. This is the only way. If I ever want to, like,
I messed up my beard last time, and everybody out in public was like, "No, you got to grow it back out." Jason from the underground said I'm not allowed in the venue until I grow the beard
good
back
call.
out.
That's a good call.
Was that the acoustic show?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No. That was Notes for Hope.
Was it Notes for Hope?
Yeah, it was like a week or two before that was whenever
Yeah.
I had the
Are
shaving
you sure it was
incident.
the beard or was it the grandma gardener hat?
I think it was the hat.
I think it was the hat.
I think it was the hat.
No, everybody likes my hat.
No,
over
no
there.
one likes your hat.
Over there they do.
I'm just gonna be honest. They like. So remember when Todd said, "For my pleasure and everything, you should keep it." That's why they told you to keep the hat.
Yeah, like,
Like-
of course we want you to wear that.
It's
Yeah.
my signature.
That's
It's just as much my signature as JSTN is.
You know,
Yeah,
I do
it
think
goes
it is
hand in
fitting for
hand.
Justin though. That seems like his type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
but
Just extra.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, extra.
I guess you should wear it on the podcast.
I agree.
I mean, it'll cover up Todd's space, like, 'cause it's so big, it'll be like in his
I don't
way.
He
even
just
need-
fixed
I
the
don't
lighting in here.
I don't even need to be on camera if he wears that hat. I'm just
Gonna block you.
I'm just a prop at that point if he has the hat. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna have the one camera here. The rest of us are irrelevant at that point.
We
then
can
I
probably
could
put a
cover up
GoPro
Keith's
on it.
stash then.
Hey,
I want to cover up. This
no, it's nice. It's nice.
See,
Not
'cause
everybody.
like
You
the
keep
way
telling
the way
yourself
like
that.
it hovers over the microphone. It's like a calming effect. Like
Thank you.
like you're about to tell me that you just like roasted some coffee in the morning and see, like I can see
Thank you.
You got a
Yeah.
brisket on the smoker.
Oh, I wish.
No, it's a.
you're gonna get your fanny pack out there, have your shirt tucked into your shorts, and
Eye socks.
Typical
Yeah.
Sunday.
yeah.
To me, when I look at you, I feel like I'm about to hear my Miranda rights.
I don't get it.
It's fuck you.
Anyway,
That's one for Keith.
yeah.
Yeah, the one who controls the soundboard. Yeah, that sounds fair.
To be fair, he gave me like 8 points. Is there a boo? Or a boo?
Ooh.
Ooh,
This could be the boo.
What the? No. Oh, okay.
we'll get a boo.
Oh, there. That's a boo, right?
Is that an elephant?
That's more like
I don't think that's an element.
that's more like if Justin fell off the seat.
Oh, do that, Justin.
Yep, that was it. That was cut. That was perfect.
Yeah.
That's the show.
So
That's the show.
you so did you go home and look up the Y2K timeline shift? I created the theory, so I imagine it's out there everywhere.
Look,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Listen, tell me it's wrong.
I'm not saying it's wrong, but
I think it's feasible.
it is.
Thank you, guys.
I like
I'm no scientist, but I did,
Incredible
honestly,
salesman.
But who is
Thank you.
anymore? Who is a scientist anymore?
Yeah. So
You can just get bought and paid to say, hey, there's this science out here. There's this science out here.
yeah. So there's a joke. Nate Bargatze has a joke that's like who tests the scientists? He's like, I think they just give you a job, and they're like, how old are beetles? And they'll just say 3 million years old. Nobody's gonna check it. You know, like he's funnier.
I
Than,
like Nate
oh,
Bargatze.
he's so
Yeah.
funny. I'm going to see him next week, actually.
Oh, no kidding.
And I'm so excited.
While on vacation.
Where at?
Next week.
Where at?
Right. You're still going to be on
Fox?
vacation next week, aren't you?
I'm going back Sunday. Well, I don't. Yeah.
Sunday is next week.
Well, okay.
Got
By
you
the-
there.
By the time this comes back, I'll be home, so don't rob me.
Don't rob you.
Yeah, like by the time this comes on the air, like I'll
Like-
be back home, so like nobody
I'm not
can
supposed
rob
to
me.
rob. I'm not supposed to rob you while you're out of town.
Yeah, that's what like I'm telling everybody I'm out of
Okay.
town, but it won't come out till Monday. So
We'll
You
just.
got anything good?
That's okay.
no,
No. Okay.
just guitars.
C-Max.
Hey, I got a C-Max.
You got a C-Max.
I don't know what that is.
Ford
It's my car.
electric car.
Oh, I hate
Partial
cars.
electric?
Speaking of conspiracy theories,
Mr. Bicycle
I
here.
don't. Yeah, well, yeah, dude. If I didn't hate horses so much, I'd own a horse.
Dude, horses are great. I own a
No,
horse.
I love
Look
horses.
at, look at
I
you
just-
loving the
I hate-
environment.
I do love the.
Wait, what's wrong with horses?
They just make me so mad.
Why?
They just like I don't like hate horses, but like the people that are like, why? Like, okay, other than like society is going to collapse, we need a horse. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you want to own a horse, you want to groom that mother effing thing,
Yeah.
you want to like take care of it, hammer it, like the feet, like get the shoes on it, and
Yeah,
like,
but you don't have to put
just-
shoes on it all the time.
why? It just sounds like a lot of work, but for what? Like for what?
Well,
Or like the people that own llamas around here. What are you doing?
llamas
with
don't
those?
make any sense, but horses do. Like you go on
Right,
trail
definitely
rides.
do.
You know,
I've cleaned horse stalls. I'm on board with you, Todd.
Yeah, but like why?
I-
like why? It's so they're so
Well, I got
expensive.
paid for it. That's
They're
why.
so
but
expensive.
I didn't. I had to do it in my in our barn.
With modern machinery, like there's not as much of a need for it, but they're very handy animals to have.
And they're beautiful
I don't
creatures.
think-
yeah,
I'm
what
not
happens when I
denying-
only want a core of an apple?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm not denying that they're not
They're
handy
great.
creatures, but yeah, like I agree, like horses are gonna be great when society collapses. We'll need some horses. Blah blah.
They're great
blah.
right now.
If it was 18,
It's a good investment.
I think they're great.
But what
And
are you
it's a
gonna
good
do?
investment.
What are you gonna do with the horse, Justin? What are you gonna
Ride
do
the
with the horse?
motherfucker.
You ride
Where?
it.
You're gonna pay all that money. You're gonna
Everywhere.
Take. It's not like
I have a horse
for what?
for riding. I can't ride her yet because she's young and I got to break her. But yeah, I've had horses my whole life,
But
and we ride them.
that's just weird.
No, it's not.
It's like liking NASCAR. It's like
no, shut. You watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I don't
buddy.
agree
Have you
because
seen
I hate NASCAR.
I don't
I
understand.
love NASCAR.
It's just one of those things again. You have to. It's so much money to go in a circle to turn
Oh,
left.
they do. I don't have to pay anything. But
Oh, it just
cameras
you're just
Another
watch.
left turn.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Wonder what's gonna happen next.
Hey, sometimes they take like there's the Roval where they do like a street race, the Chicago street race. There's like road courses where they go several different directions. You guys just don't understand.
How do you feel about donkeys?
Oh, donkeys make the best noises.
Got one.
Yeah, I like donkeys.
I
But-
guess I'm not a donkey connoisseur because I didn't know like they made different noises
Yeah,
other than like a he or a haw.
yeah. That's pretty much it.
and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
I don't get it, but I love that there's always silence after your jokes. Like we all know not to laugh.
I think he was doing the Shrek donkey.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Overrated movie.
Can I sing?
Agreed.
Can I
highly
hum?
overrated. Highly overrated.
Yeah.
The Shrek films were. I'm not saying they were bad.
No, they were all right, but they're not like cult classic.
I still watch them.
The best thing about Shrek is that Shrek is love. Shrek is live off YouTube.
Yeah.
But they're all right, but like they're not that great.
The
So
best
mad.
thing about Shrek is the innuendos between the donkey and the dragon.
Yes.
Which one is that in? Because
Shrek.
All but the first
the
one.
regular one. I haven't seen it in forever because I was like, oh, this is all right, but it's not something I would
There's
watch
like-
all the time.
Isn't there like 4 or 5 of them? Like they're turning into Saw.
Well, like
And
there's a
that's
bunch.
just ridiculous.
the dragon's got real rapey vibes,
Oh, okay.
and the donkey
Yeah.
just finally gives up and takes it.
Oh goodness. Maybe I'll watch this. Wow, that took a left turn.
Oh, did you know Chris Farley was the original
Speaking of
voice of
NASCAR.
Shrek?
Yeah,
I had heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can find the voicings on YouTube and all that stuff.
Oh, really?
It's pretty cool.
I didn't know that. That would have been pretty good.
I think it was Michael Myers, the Halloween guy, right? Different Michael Myers.
Yes, but no.
Okay, so Mike Myers,
Mike
like,
Myers.
Mike Myers, yeah, he created like the Shrek thing, and he was gonna have like Chris Farley because they all came from Saturday Night Live and that
Yeah.
whole casting. He was gonna have him do the voice, and they started recording a lot of that stuff. And then of course Chris Farley died in like '97 or whatever it was, and
He
then
died?
Chris Farley?
No, I'm
Yeah.
just-
Oh.
okay. I was like, yeah, dude, like almost 30 years ago.
I don't like.
Adam Sandler wrote a whole song about that.
I don't like the taste of
Hey,
my own medicine.
I hate to break the news to you, but Winston Churchill died too.
Did he really?
Yeah,
kidding.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
So sorry. Yeah, and he
What
was,
about Abe? What timeline did that happen in?
Then, well, ours actually.
Probably.
That was pre-Mandela.
Yeah, it was.
Pre-Mandela effect.
Mandela, post Mandela.
Mandela died, by the way.
Who, Nelson Mandela?
Is that why we call it the Mandela effect, or is there like is it named
No.
after him?
I believe so.
He
Why?
disappeared.
Why?
Wrong though. I think it is though.
Oh, I used to know this.
Okay, well that doesn't help us.
It helps me.
Dig deep, Todd.
Todd
Dig
knew
deep.
something
It was
one
something
time.
because something about, dude, I don't know, about how he died or didn't die, or like died in prison, but he got out of prison and then like became like the president of like South Africa and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And so I think that's where that kind of started, was from, did he die, did he not die kind of thing. And then
What year was that?
80s, 90s, like early 90s, I think.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Oh, you know what happened after that?
I thought he died recently, like in the last 5 years.
No, I think the situation was.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's when he got out
But-
of prison and all that.
Yeah.
But you know what happened after the 90s?
2000s.
Why
It was
2K?
the year 2000.
The year 2000. Everything leads to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, not anymore.
Well,
Everything goes away.
yeah.
Well-
we don't know. What timeline? I think it shifted again in
but hey,
2012.
do you believe in time?
No,
Do you like, because is time just a human construct?
it is.
I mean, if you are right about it shifting in 2012, then that would explain like the whole Mayan calendar thing.
Yeah. See,
Maybe
mean,
that's
it
why they
could.
had. I don't know.
I think so. You know.
I'm not saying you're right, but I'm saying if
well,
you
I'm not
are
wrong,
right,
am I?
you could be.
You don't know that though.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
I'm not telling you
See?
you're
I don't-
wrong. I'm just
I
telling
don't
you
believe
I don't
in.
know if it's
I
necessarily
don't
right
believe in
either.
time travel. I believe in maybe you could change the timeline somehow, but time travel itself, I don't really think I believe.
Okay, so the thing is time is measured by distance. So it's a measure of how fast you can travel in a certain amount of time. Well,
No.
time, but a certain speed times distance.
No.
Yes.
This isn't what time is.
I think you're thinking
Are
of
you trying to
speed.
think of like time dilation?
I'm saying time is man-made.
So I just
Everything
said
is.
earlier it was a human construct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's catching up. Internet Explorer over here.
It's
He's Netscape Navigator.
time is just a man-made concept made by corporate jobs to keep you coming to work at the same time every day, man.
Well, they got me.
Yeah.
They got me good.
What if we can't walk through mirrors because our reflection gets in the way, man?
Well,
It's just glass.
art.
Uh.
So if you stare at a mirror for longer than 10 minutes, you start like hallucinating and stuff like that. Like for real though. Like this isn't like the stupid like say Bloody Mary like 3 times or whatever like
Yeah.
that. You got to stare at it for like 10 minutes. You'll start like hallucinating and
That's why Justin wore that hat.
So you,
just stare himself in the mirror.
yeah.
That's why he sees all these things. Is he's like, man, I look so good.
So is that what happened to the rest of your facial hair? Like you were looking in the mirror for too long and the rest
Oh,
of it
it
just
did.
hopped up and gone?
No, it doesn't take long. I was like, man, this looks good. Like that's all. It wasn't 10 minutes at all. It was pretty quick.
Oh yeah, just to trim down to a stash.
Yeah.
I did the Civil War stash, the kind of like
Yeah.
Wolverine / Civil War stash.
I wish I could do that.
Dude, the first day it was so. I'm like, this is the coolest. Like, I don't know why I didn't do this before. And then like the next day I woke up, look at the mirror. I'm like, this is the creepiest.
Imagine being
Horrible
such a
looking
good
thing.
salesman that you convinced yourself that looks.
It does look good, guys. It does look good. Hey, Taylor Swift dates a guy with a mustache.
Okay,
Does he
hot
also
take
have
here.
a beard or just a mustache?
He's
Like,
got a
is it-
mustache.
Just a mustache.
Just a mustache.
I mean, I don't think they're really.
Tom
dating.
Selleck has one.
Tom Selleck.
That's different. That's a different kind of mustache than a.
Burt Reynolds.
That's like it's like a
Yeah,
Burt
okay, yeah,
Reynolds.
you
Like
see, the Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds kind of mustaches. Those are different. Those are different kinds of mustaches.
Yeah, but
You
it's still the
have-
same.
No.
No.
There are different levels of.
Wyatt Earp had a mustache.
Again, like I would put Wyatt Earp closer with like
Sam
that.
Elliott had a mustache too,
Sam
but you don't
Elliott.
look. You don't
So
look
we're just
anything
naming
like
great people with mustaches.
But
You
these
don't-
are all like the same type, like that Western kind of.
Yeah. So I should have done that.
That I go to Lowe's
No.
every Saturday morning kind of mustache.
Oh. I've never seen them there.
Well, no, not in here because we live in Farmington. But
Okay.
yeah, you're not going to see like celebrities like.
So you don't like the mustache, Todd?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
For his own amusement, he loves
I'm
it.
just saying that there are levels of mustaches.
Okay, mine's top.
Yours is not a bad one.
Yours is
Okay,
like
thank
the
you.
shrimp of.
Well,
of statues.
here's the thing though. When it comes to like the mustache thing, it's not necessarily about okay, like Tom Selleck Tom Selleck, right?
Yeah.
But like Keith, you're not going to pull off a Tom Selleck mustache because you're Keith.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to have that feng shui of
That's
like,
true.
you know, of the mustache. How is it going to fit in your face? How is it going to be shaped on your face? And that,
Right.
you know, because not everyone's going to have the same beard. Like if you have a Fu Manchu, right? That's
Yeah.
that's going to be different. You know, different how like that's not the vibe. That's not like the Keith vibe. Well, Keith could probably pull it off, but like I couldn't pull off Fu Manchu. No way.
I wouldn't want to.
I think Keith could.
Fu Manchu.
I think that might be the way to go if you're going to
Maybe
do
I'll
a
give that a
mustache at all.
go.
Yeah.
You should.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
See you next week or week.
Sorry,
after.
Tiffany, but this is happening.
Yeah, we're gonna test it out.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes me a while to grow this stuff, though.
You might
so
need to get some pork chop like sideburns as well.
I don't think I can do it.
You don't think
It
so?
doesn't like really grow in. You know?
You remember?
I'm not a man yet.
Yeah, I was 30.
remember
once.
Jake's sideburns? My old drummer.
Yeah.
Dude had some sideburns.
Yeah, those are solid. But so you guys want to get into the draft?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
I thought we were gonna get in the Toddcast.
Either way,
I thought we were kind of doing that.
I have no one's really asked me
This
questions.
isn't the
I'm just kind of
Toddcast,
rambling.
yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
getting, I'm
hey, just
getting
yeah. I
drunk and
figured it was just
rambling.
rambling.
That's what I'm kind of been doing.
He's a rambling
Yeah.
man.
Well, we'll come back to that.
The
Think of things that you know. We'll think of stuff to ask you, and then we'll come back to that. We'll do the draft now, though.
Let's do the draft. This is going to be a good
So we're-
draft. So this is going to be a super group that we're putting together. 5
Yeah.
people, a singer, 2 guitar players, a bassist, and a drummer.
But you could sub one of the guitar players out for a keyboard player.
Justin, you're the only one that's going to do that.
I'm not even gonna do that. I just
So then, why'd you make it a rule? 'Cause we
Name
don't care about
5 famous keyboardists. Go.
it. Emery, 4 years
No,
strong.
the person. Like
I don't know their name.
Okay.
Oh, Liberace.
well,
he
keyboard
a
also plays
keyboardist?
hand in hand with piano.
Stevie Wonder.
No. No,
Okay,
because
then-
you can own like a synth / keyboard and you can think you know how to make music, and then like,
Fair
but
enough.
then there's people who
That's
like
true.
can play the piano, and then there's people who go.
Skrillex.
I mean, I'm not even gonna do it. I just thought it would be a cool rule.
Okay. Hey, it's a great rule, Justin.
great
I
rule.
love it. I
We're-
love it so
we were
much.
all
Don't lie
for
to
the
me.
rule.
Yeah.
We agreed upon it.
Yeah, we
before this.
like it. Yeah, that's
I like how we're just like yes 3 times, and he's like, "You're lying to me. I don't believe you."
yeah. But we tell him your hat's stupid. I don't believe him. Or somebody told him he liked it, and he believed that real quick.
How's the last draft going?
Who are you
Um,
texting?
I'm winning. Oh, you and I are.
I'm.
Oh, are we
making the
tied
I
up?
think
draft
you're
list.
winning.
I thought
but-
I was.
making a
I
list.
thought I was one ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, you're ahead.
I'm pretty sure I've lost like every single.
Oh no, Justin lost the first one.
Did he?
Like, yeah.
I lost the first one, but Chris is winning the second one, and you and me are tied for second.
Man, he's not
And
gonna
Todd
get to
is
do his
last on
butthole
that one.
stuff.
Oh, I plan to get dead last on every single one of these.
Well, I'm dead last on the first one, so
That's different. That's because you tried to cheat.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't try to cheat. I was just trying
You
to.
did try to cheat. You had 8 votes, and there were 8 pages of yours.
Oh yeah.
That's like Todd Duckett like this, Deep Space Explorer like this,
Yeah.
Deep Space Videos like this, Pop Punk Party Pizza Podcast like this.
no one said you couldn't.
I think it was just a given.
I was gonna lose anyway because if I hadn't have done those votes, I wouldn't have any of them. I'd counted
know.
myself out anyway. I knew I was gonna lose.
Well, you should never approach things like that, Justin. Be a winner. Be a winner.
No.
So anyway,
It's
so
like
super
that
group,
now.
Justin, you ready? Chris is gonna kick us off. You got to pick your. Why are you
Let's
taking your
go-
headphones off?
Let's go. Let's
Giving me
start with
trouble.
the fundamental. Or
They're giving me trouble.
Who is?
The headphones.
Oh,
Can't hardly hear out of them.
I was like, somebody over there.
oh wow,
No.
better, better.
No. It's something right here at the connection.
Oh. Well,
Turn and it makes a difference, but it doesn't fix it.
how about now?
Well, shit.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me normally though?
Distortion.
Whoa, I am hearing something weird.
Well, I've been hearing that for a
Just
little
like
bit,
just lately.
dude.
Yeah, it's
That's
still.
Elon Musk tapping in. He wants to hear the draft.
No, I put my phone over here.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, yeah.
Mine's, it's still.
It's still off.
Huh.
Yeah, it's.
But you
cutting
can
in.
hear us normally.
Yeah, I can hear you normally.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I'll take them off.
Okay, I was just confused.
No,
But
we're
you're
good.
gonna kick us off with this.
Who's
All
your
right,
singer?
so
Who's
we're
your
going
singer gonna
vocals.
be?
Chris Cornell.
Okay.
That one's a safe
So
pick.
you can pick anybody to be a part of this, and they're going to form a pop punk band. So Chris Cannell will
Yeah,
be-
and
Cornell.
Todd, you're gonna love this.
Chris
You're
can
gonna
try
love
to
this
pull it
part,
off.
Todd.
I can't wait.
You're gonna get to name it.
Name what?
The band.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just assumed you would like that.
I have so many band names.
I know.
Sames. Okay.
I like Todd's Thigh.
I got 2 of them for you.
What was the one said earlier in the grape chat? I really like that one.
I don't know.
Barnacle Boy?
No. That's a good one, but
That's a great
I
one.
mean, he's on for real. Shit, I don't remember what it was, but it was good.
Wasn't when I'm like dibs on the band name.
Yeah. I'll find it. But
Okay.
all right, you go next.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. So front man. Oh, so who I'm gonna pick for a front man is absolutely gonna be Buddy from Census Fail.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's one of my favorite frontmen of
Yeah,
all time.
he's-
Favorite lyricist, like he just so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. He's up there.
All right. JS10. That's your name, apparently.
He's busy.
I'm typing, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow, can you not keep up? We're saying one name. It's one name per person.
I put Buddy parentheses census fail because
Everybody knows who Buddy is.
not everybody knows what Buddy is.
You're my buddy guy.
Buddy is a very general.
Yeah, but when you say Buddy as a front man, you're like, oh, that's James Nielsen.
Okay.
Who are you picking there, Justin?
I'm going to go with Brennan Urie,
Who's that from? Who's that?
Panic at the Disco.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna not just build Newfound Glory here. So I think as far as front man, my one of my other favorites is Buddy. But I'm gonna go with Dan Campbell because of the lyrics too, and I just think it's gonna be great. Dan Campbell's gonna be my singer and lyricist.
Okay.
Who's he from?
The Wonder Years,
Oh, okay, dope. Dope. All right, so now we're going to be on the first guitar player.
or whatever you want it to be. Like you don't have to pick front man first.
No, I think we should do it instrumental order
Why?
because then-
Easier for you to keep up.
We just
Yeah, but you could take like the drummer
I just
before,
think it-
and then I can take the guitar. You know what I mean? Makes it tougher. No, I'm not gonna pick positions. Just whoever you want, Chris.
Chris, it's your
Wait,
choice.
we're
as long
going
as
for
it's
guitar?
Anything you want.
Tom
As
Morello.
long as it's guitar.
Or that's bass.
That's fine. You can pick a bass player.
We'll do bass. Yeah, Tom Morello
Okay.
So you're putting Tom Morello on the bass,
on the bass,
not the guitar.
not the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's me now. I'm looking over here like, who you guys picking? My first guitar player. Man, this is a tough one. You know, but I'm gonna sell out and go with Tom from Blink-182 because
Yeah,
Tom
that's who I am.
DeLonge.
good choice.
That is a good choice.
I guess we'll go to you, Keith, since
Oh, he won't be able to keep up with mine.
so
Oh,
it's
whatever.
Tom, Blink-182.
My first one's gonna be Sinister Gates.
Who was your guy? Who was your singer dude?
Brennan Urie.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna pick bass now.
Yeah,
All right, and I'm gonna go with Kenny Vasoli,
from
the starting line.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I got a bass player who can also sing.
yeah. That's dope.
There you go.
Yeah,
Starting Line's such an underrated band.
I know.
All right, back to you, Chris. For
All
your-
right, we let's go electric guitar. Let's go Slash.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I like it. Oh, me. Duh. Okay. For you know what? I'm gonna go with also a bass player here. And I'm going to go with the bass player from Thrice.
Okay. I don't know his name. We'll have to look it up.
Oh, you're Googling it right now. Is it
Eddie Breckenridge.
Okay, yeah. Thrice is one of my favorite bands ever.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay.
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 What? Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Are you typing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for bass player, and not just because of bass. I'm gonna go with Pete Wentz for not just bass but songwriting ability.
And who's he from?
Fall Out Boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
you would have guessed it.
I know who Beans. I actually know somebody for once.
Guitarists. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go with drummer, from Amber Pacific.
Ooh,
I don't remember his name, but he's bald.
yeah.
I'll look it up, Justin, so you can.
You know who else is bald? Is I think one of the guitar players from Simple Plan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Baldman and Pop Punk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But Justin, you got mine?
No, because you didn't tell me.
Oh, you want his name? His name's Dango.
Dango.
Yeah.
Oh, he ate my babies.
All right.
All right, back to Chris.
Let's see.
You got another guitar and
Another
a drummer.
guitar. Let's go Eric Clapton.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going old with it.
Yeah, man.
But just think, it's a pop punk band. Can you imagine that combination? Yeah.
So, man, this is really difficult. So,
It's getting there.
I'm also going to pick Dustin Kenshrew from Thrice for the other guitar,
Nice.
just because because he can also sing, and
Yeah.
his voice is like one of my favorite voices.
For guitar.
Yeah.
What was
Not
that name?
Dustin. That's DSTN.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go. I need to think of another guitar. So, drums. I'm gonna go. Travis Barker.
Yeah, I was surprised he was still out there.
I just didn't want to form like all Blink.
That's why I'm trying not to
It's
get.
it's hard because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be all Blink or all Thrice or all his fail
Yeah.
or something like that, But
Oh, Dan Trapp.
I
for
almost
drums.
went with. I almost went with the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold, but
Oh.
I already chose Sinister Gates too. I don't want to make Avenged Sevenfold.
So I'm gonna do Johnny Marr as one of my guitarists from the Smiths.
oh, cool, yeah, okay.
That'd be pretty cool.
I keep forgetting we can pull people from other
Yeah,
genres.
yeah. Well, I mean,
every
it's
single
like,
one of mine.
the Smiths is
Yeah, as I'm here, like right
Smith-
next to you, I'm like, yeah, it's really cool, and then I'm like, pop punk people.
Smiths
Yeah.
fits.
Well, I think with all my choices, these guys are so talented that
Yeah.
they could probably come up with something pretty good.
Yeah.
No matter the genre.
So
they
speaking
could
of
put out a
Chris,
country album and it'd be all right.
Chris once we get done with
Brad
this,
Paisley.
I'll tell you the conspiracy theory about Chris Cornell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, I
Chris-
think I know what you're talking about, actually.
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll find out here next. On the
And,
Pop
and it's
Punk
the
Tea
same
Party
thing with
podcast.
Chester Bennington, right?
Yes.
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 Okay.
And we will
I
get.
wanna
We
hear
will,
this.
we will
I don't,
diverge
I don't
into that.
quite remember exactly what it was, but I know you'll inform
Don't
us,
worry,
so.
baby. I'll spark your
Oh, yeah.
memory.
Ooh.
All right, so we last pick on drums.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's whatever you got
Got
left.
drums.
Yeah.
I'm going Dave Grohl.
Okay.
Mother trucker. Yes.
Was that yours?
Was that gonna be your guitarist?
He's my spirit animal.
Okay.
He's Dave Grohl. So yeah, like he just like lives in
he was Todd's whole band.
Oh.
yeah,
He's
dude.
picking everyone.
It could be.
What do you got? So you
Yeah.
got drums.
I do have drums. Oh, buddy. So, with that being said, I'm going to go with, since you said Dave Grohl, the late and great Taylor Hawkins.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
That's
may
good
he
pick.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
He was also from the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was because he's dead, Keith.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Well,
I have.
I don't think that's why Keith was like.
I have my second.
I hit the wrong one. It actually meant to hit this one.
So for my second guitarist, I'm trying to decide between two, and I don't know. It's either Mike Shinoda or Jason Lancaster, but I think I'm gonna go with Jason Lancaster.
Well, Jason's a good choice.
Jason Lancaster it is. Songwriting ability, vocals, guitar.
Yeah. No, he's the whole package.
Oh, then again, Mike Shinoda is producer and a rapper and stuff too. But
Yeah.
it's a pop punk band, so I think Jason's a safer pick.
Yeah. So you guys want to hear mine?
Duh.
All
Well,
right.
I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here.
Arun Bali from Saves the Day.
Ah. Amazing.
I think he and Johnny Marr are gonna come up with the coolest
Wait,
shit.
what was the name?
Arun Bali.
Arun?
Arun. It's spelled like a run.
It's the new topping on your next pizza.
Arun, yeah.
A
Arun.
*J number 7.
But man, these are gonna be good.
Okay. Are we actually going to name our band?
No, not really. Unless you guys want to. But man,
Yeah, I do.
Mine's name's Keith's Mustache.
oh hell yeah!
Okay. Keith's mustache.
I gotta look at our group chat. 'Cause
Keith, then what's your band name going to be, Mr. Keith?
oh, I gotta go next.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I change mine? The Acoustic Mouths?
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Okay, hold on. Now I got to backspace.
What are you doing over there? What are you guys both
He's
like?
backspace.
I'm looking in our
Oh,
chat.
group chat for the band name I said.
Yeah.
earlier? I don't remember, dude.
I don't either.
You guys
but
just-
I liked it, so I was like, damn.
You guys say things I have no idea what you're talking about 99% of the time.
Oh, it was a song. It was a song title.
Now you know how I feel all the time.
Do you want to hold hands under the podcast table? That
Oh.
was the song title, and I was like, oh, that's good.
That was my Midwest emo song.
Yeah.
title.
I liked it.
What's your band name, Todd?
Verbal thrust.
Man, I don't
Can
even.
you verbally thrust?
I've got yours, Keith.
Do you?
Rubbing legs with Justin.
Okay. I don't want people to think.
I did that last week. It was rough.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, dude. Yeah, his knees have definitely grazed mine.
I've never felt more coarse leg hair.
It's like what's that
Sandpaper.
no that steel wool.
Yeah.
yeah, Scotch
Yeah.
Brite.
Yeah, that's
That's bright. I'm going with nuke the whales because you got to nuke something.
I like it. All right, there's our draft.
Shit.
There's our super groups.
Well, Keith hasn't had a name yet.
That's
Oh, I'm
actually
still,
that's
I think I'm still going with Todd's thigh.
Todd's thigh.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot.
Yeah,
Why don't
dude.
you two just get a room already?
We will.
Why don't you guys leave or watch? That's fine too. I don't know. It's whatever.
You're into the cucking, huh?
Well, you would be the one.
Yeah, we would be the cuck.
Yeah.
What am I doing
What
in
does
this?
it mean?
Am I just
Me.
standing there? Oh,
King.
like am I just like
When's it
watching
came?
like go team?
You're in the. Justin's in the corner jerking off into a condom, and
Into a condom?
At least you're safe.
he's worried about the mess.
Well,
Well, if I'm fucking myself, we already established that the glasses are the ultimate protection.
I wear goggles.
Oh, are you gonna wear your hat during?
Is there any other way?
Yeah, I figured.
He's gonna wear
He's a-
only his hat.
Yeah.
I'll only wear my
Super
hat if
aroused.
you wear your mustache.
I start off.
I'll always wear my mustache.
You know what? I'm going to wear your mustache and my hat at the
Oh
same
my
time.
gosh, you'd be so lucky.
I start off every session wearing Jinko jeans, and then because I can fit at least 5 guys in there. in each pant
A whole
leg.
restaurant?
Burgers and fries coming to my Jinko jeans.
So me and Todd had this debate on the car ride back yesterday. Was
Oh,
I said that Five Guys is way overpriced and way overrated in taste and whatnot.
oh, I don't agree. Are we talking about the restaurant?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I
other
would.
than-
Then I agree.
yeah. So see, I don't agree.
I think it's overpriced, but it's real good.
I don't
think-
think it's that great.
I think everything's overpriced.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm a conspiracy theorist, and
I think
blah,
I could
blah,
get a
blah.
better burger at Burger King, and I know better than to
I
think
don't
Hey,
know
the,
about
the
that.
Ghost
burgers
Swapper
are
is
real.
back. The Ghost
is-
Swapper's back. You can get a better one.
Justin saw that.
You eat those.
It's good.
You eat those estrogen burgers. So
I just sat here and said that I know that they're not real burgers, but it would still taste better than a Five Guys.
What are you
burger.
talking about?
No, I think
What's not a real
I
burger?
think Five Guys are solid.
like those Impossible
burgers.
burgers.
Burger King burgers are real.
No, they're not. They're bullshit.
No, they're real.
No,
They have to be real.
It's
I
not
didn't
real
say
meat,
like
dude.
they're fake. Like they're real. Like this isn't like a
It's meat.
hologram. You're not plankton eating your hologram.
No, it's real meat.
No,
Yeah, it is.
they have the Impossible burger. It's not.
Well, the
meat.
Impossible isn't,
Right.
but
That's the one I'm talking.
but
about.
how
The
do they
other
do it? Because
burgers
that
are
just
basically
like
just
tastes
a-
great.
How does what?
So how do they do the Impossible? It tastes
I'm not
just like a
eating-
burger.
I've told
That-
him
I've
I
had
like
'em.
the Impossible Burger too.
It's good.
That's
I don't
gonna
eat
raise,
it because
no.
it's vegetarian. I just get a.
I did. So
sometimes wanna
so
have
for a
one.
while, I laid off meat because health and shit. But and the White Castle came out with those Impossibles.
No,
I ate a shit ton of those.
all those
And
things
then-
raise your estrogen by like 300%.
Yeah, they're supposed to be really terrible.
That's fine.
It's not.
You're trying to eat healthier so you don't get tits, and estrogen gives you tits.
Well, it was just I don't understand the logic there.
because
I've already
what
got tits, so I don't care about the estrogen.
the things that the government tells you that is healthy to eat, that is not healthy to eat. Like
Well, nothing's healthy.
that's not. You don't think like fruit is healthy or like organic meat? Like if I had like organic,
Yeah,
steak,
if you grew it and shit.
Fruits and
Yeah.
vegetables are always
Yeah,
gonna
but
win
like,
for me.
but when you got a farm, Todd?
one day, no horses though.
Yeah. how you gonna get around?
I have these things. They're really remarkable. So they're called legs. And
Yeah,
when-
but think about this. How you gonna drive your cattle?
I'm not driving them anywhere. I'm
Why?
keeping them
With
in
a
my
four-wheeler.
property.
Yeah, but how big's your farm?
I don't want a big farm. I just want like some land, have some chickens, a garden. The only reason I'm going to have cows is probably for like dairy and think to make cheese and butter and stuff like that.
Not to eat.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I'm just saying if you do,
Oh, no,
I
if
got
a
I'm
horse.
raising cattle, I'm eating them bastards.
Would you eat a horse?
You can't actually.
If I had to.
Why can you not?
I think it's
If
illegal.
it was like a survival thing, I would eat a
I mean,
horse.
in the apocalypse, I'm not worried about like, oh no. they're
well,
gonna-
I didn't know we were in the apocalypse.
I wouldn't
When
eat
did the
a-
time shift to
Well,
this?
no, I
Because
wouldn't
I'm
choose
not
to eat a
owning-
horse. No.
I'm not owning a horse unless it's the apocalypse because I'm
But if you do own the horse in the apocalypse, why would you eat it? Because you're gonna need to get around.
like, okay, but what if like for some reason like I'm
If
out
it's
of,
the last thing you have to eat, you're
Yeah,
gonna eat that
like-
son of a bitch.
I don't know.
what if like the
I
southern?
can't. Wait, when would it be the last thing to eat though? There's always gonna be something.
I mean, I probably wouldn't eat the horse just because it is like transportation, and I can just like
you would be like you would have that bond with it.
maybe
Yeah,
Maybe.
you would if it's your only friend in the
I'm just
world
saying, if I'm
because
starving and that's the only thing to eat, I would eat the horse. But
you could go
otherwise, I wouldn't
find
eat the
something
horse.
on your horse. You go chase animals
I
and
think,
kill them.
I think Aldi in Sweden got busted for selling horse meat
Did they really?
like within the last probably 5 to 7 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I have some
Gross.
horse meat to sell them. I knew I was gonna get silent after that.
It's just the hoof.
oof,
Just the hoof.
Just the oof.
oof.
What
Well,
were you talking about? I was talking about something.
you were talking about like
Oh, the Impossible Burger. Don't eat those. Don't eat those.
Don't eat
Yeah,
those.
those
I haven't had one in a while, but they're good.
It's not that they
I
don't
think they're
taste good. That's not the
Listen,
issue. It's that
here's
they
the
taste
thing.
good.
They're
Here's
like
the-
90% soybeans.
Yeah,
So
dude.
time out. Yeah, which is good for you.
No,
not.
no, it's not.
Soy, men cannot have soy.
That's a myth.
That is not a myth. We're gonna go. I googled it.
No, I was just gonna say that just sounds like a myth. I don't
It's
know.
not a myth.
I don't know. I'm not a soybean
I'm
connoisseur.
I don't.
Apparently, you are.
So like, I eat pork sometimes, but I've like backed away from pork just because like I don't know what it is about it, but it like always makes me feel sick after I eat it.
That's funny because every time I pork your mom, I feel
Wow.
Hey, buddy, you just ate 3 slices of pizza
Yeah.
with pork on it.
yeah.
I know.
I think it's great.
Feel great, don't you?
It's a hooved
Right now,
animal.
yes. Later, no.
Yeah, you're not supposed to eat it.
Are pigs and horses related because they have hooves?
I don't think so.
But
I mean, they're
like-
mammals.
Don't
with
deer
hooves.
have hooves?
No, but like hippos and whales are related.
Well, I don't know.
I do.
Okay, I believe you. I mean, you
They are
sound so
related
confident.
at some point.
At some point, if you do believe in evolution, then yes.
Is the word not hooves?
Hooves,
It is hooves.
or
It's
hooves?
hooves.
Okay.
hooves, like with the V.
No, I mean I know what
It's
you're saying.
hooves.
But
The V.
I always
It's
heard
hooves.
hooves.
Hoove.
Hooves.
Are you with the V?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think it's the way we're doing our O's is different.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
You're saying hooves,
He's saying hooves.
and I'm saying hooves.
Are we talking about Hoover?
Yes.
Okay.
the dam.
Oh, okay.
The
What
dam.
just-
Well, damn.
Anyway, so what the fuck? What were we talking? Oh, okay. So yeah, whales and elephants are related or whatever.
Yeah, those are the ones. Those are the two. Well, I mean, because like,
I mean, yeah, but but a lot of stuff formed from each other too. You know, hey, do you believe in evolution or what's your?
Do I personally believe in evolution?
Yeah, what do you
Not-
think? Do you think aliens brought us here?
No. So I'm a very religious person, but I'm also a very big on we don't know like our own history kind of thing.
Okay.
I think it all
So
connects.
Okay.
there's a lot of things that I think connect that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily like
Yeah.
with me being a Christian and stuff, like, like, oh, like, how can you be Christian when you're into marijuana? How can you be a Christian when you're into mushrooms? How can you be Christian and believe in this, like did giants exist? Did the giant trees exist?
Because you believe in God, you just don't believe in church.
No, I believe that I think church is great for anyone. I think any religion, any church is great for anybody because, like, it helps a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in to each their own. Like, if it helps you, as long as you're a good person, man, then who cares?
At the end of the day, we all came from the same place. So
All I know is all those questions seem very judgmental, and I don't think you're supposed to do that.
What questions?
You were like, do we do this? Do we do that? Where do we, you know what I mean?
No, I've been drinking. So
Okay, yeah.
I think
I've lost that.
I can see that.
Oh, you mean like the marijuana or mushrooms?
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I mean. Is like, so that's where. No, it's.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, because and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying that my way is the way, but I think my way is the way for me.
Yeah,
and
I think that's the best way to look at it.
Everyone has to find their own path, and that's what I like. And, even though I might not believe in other things, that doesn't mean I don't do my research on it. Because that's where I'm old enough to know that I don't know what I don't know. And so that's where I like these conspiracy things. Because like how can you believe in God when you believe in this conspiracy? I'm like, because like kind of like what Justin said, it all connects to me.
I've got a question.
Everything connects. I'll have an answer.
Will you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing. So, if say we believe in evolution, right?
Yeah.
They say we evolved from apes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Why are there apes and then there's us and there's no in between? Like you would think that
there kind of is.
So what is the in between?
So there's still like you
like
have speech
Neanderthals and Homo sapiens,
and also
we weren't like the only like humans.
No. I get that, but why is there just a gap today? Because we have apes and we have humans, but we don't have the in between.
Well, we got
of evolution. You know what I mean?
We've got dogs and wolves. It's kind of the same thing.
Well, that is, but humans and apes.
Well, I think that's the same. Like, I think you can put it on the same level.
Because
I think so.
A lot of the dogs were purposely bred.
Same comparison.
But it's still evolved.
But like, you would think there would be an in between apes and humans.
There's,
like currently, like there would be.
I think they just
in transition through the evolution.
What you're talking about is kind of like the missing link kind of thing, because we can connect our lineage back to a lot, but there's still a lot of missing information to that. Now, like, do I believe in evolution? Very little do I believe in evolution, just because there's too much coincidence. Like, for instance, what are the chances that the universe even exists?
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Just you're talking about the Big Bang, right?
Yeah.
So cool. What are the chances the Big Bang could happen? What are the chances that our particular, these are astronomical, our particular solar system, our particular planet at the very correct space, we're in the most perfect spot.
Yeah, that's why we survived.
And for what we know, all of the galaxies. Like, you're going to tell me, like, it's just chance that this happened and this happened and this happened. And I'm not saying it couldn't, like, I get it, astronomical things.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, there's a lot of things that I haven't made up my mind about, and there's a lot of things I take with a grain of salt. But I just
paranormal. So
like, I don't really believe in a lot of paranormal stuff. Like, I believe in aliens, and
I highly believe in paranormal stuff.
I believe in
aliens too.
I believe in like demons, demonic possession, things like that. But do I believe in ghosts?
Yes. If you can very easily believe in angels and demons, then you can definitely correlate ghosts. I mean, because you're saying that people have souls.
it's that.
Oh, I'm just like, what song are you playing?
No,
that's different though, because honestly, I feel like we have more evidence of. Wow,
I don't know where
they're plugging their podcast. Around. It's like, hey guys, get your own channel. So that you got headphones. You got headphones on.
Headphones.
Yeah.
so Todd. So back to the we're the ones that were like perfectly, but maybe it happened everywhere else, but we were the only ones that were in the perfect spot to survive. To adapt to that.
Well, and there's a lot of theories out there,
I mean, I don't know. I'm open to everything because, all I knew growing up was religion. But then I'm like, there's so much more. But I knew like the old school, not your type of what you're talking about.
Right.
Like,
Well, what's funny is that I used to be very anti-religious too.
yeah.
And then I've kind of like, I guess, come full circle because like I was forced to go to church as a kid.
Yeah, same.
And of course a lot of people are like that. It's funny because like I don't force my kid to go, but like he goes at least twice a week, and like it's just incredible how that kind of works where I went all the time, and now I don't go at all. And the biggest reason I don't go to church is because I don't believe in a lot of churches around here because I think a lot of people go to church because like, hey, religion's in my mind. But cool, you're going to church, you're 1 hour a week, so you think you're doing good. But like, dude, I don't see you in the community. I don't see you giving out people meals. I don't see,
Well, it's just to make them feel better.
Right.
So
like that's
also
why,
a lot of,
I dude, because like religion should be in your heart. Whatever religion you
I agree.
that you believe in. Like, 'cause
See,
I think religion in general, no matter what religion it is, it should be a good thing. Because when you look at pretty much, most religions, they're going to be peaceful. They're going to be.
Well, they're all pretty much the same.
Right. It's just some people, you can't judge actions. Like when they're like, how could God allow this? Like, dude, those were people that did that.
Like I believe in there being a God and everything, but I don't believe in church because like I feel like church is just basically a corporate business.
To a lot of
I think if you look at the small ones, no, I don't. And I have this conversation not too long ago, but like I think if you look at the small ones, I think they're in it for the right reasons, at least what they think it is. And then when you get to the bigger ones, like some of them we won't name, but like it's money for sure.
Yeah, because I see like you see the offerings go around. Where's that money going to? I don't see. Yeah, so where's
Preacher, bills?
Where is that community going? I don't see that community doing anything other than going 1 hour a week, putting money in the basket, and then where does that money go?
Exactly.
Okay, so like if I've been looking to do like a missionary trip,
and
they're like, a lot of places like, oh hey, you have to put in your own money. I'm like, okay, but like, where's the money that we donate to help these people?
Yeah.
Like that's that's the thing is that they're obviously I don't believe in that kind of thing, but like to me, like when I do my mushrooms, man, I have the most religious experiences. Just sitting on my front porch, like looking at trees, and I ain't doing all that, and then
I believe it.
yeah, I mean, and to each their own. Like to me, like being in the woods, that's my religion. Like that's where, like, hey, like this is where I know I belong.
Yeah,
that's what I always say. Like music is my religion because like that's where I figure out everything.
And so that's where also like frequency and stuff comes in. So like with music, that's why I would like to start doing more music in 432 hertz in a different frequency because they change the frequency. And one of those conspiracy theory things that like when you go into like cathedrals and stuff, they're actually designed like I'll show you some stuff after.
Please.
It is just so cool how like frequencies can like change. Have you ever seen like it like change like the shape of like water and like sand and stuff like that? So that's what different frequencies do.
Are there some that heal as well?
Yeah, that's so you have like at least like 7 or 9 that I can think of that I'll show you guys and everything. But it's just like different frequencies do different things. And that's where you have like those different like chakras that kind of open up. That's what the frequencies can.
That's like what sound bowl, like the meditation, like sound bowls
and
are made for.
A lot of and that's where even Nikola Tesla, like that's where most his like frequency and
electricity.
No, but like vibration frequencies, things like that, and there's just so much stuff out there, and that's where people don't. They either go all religious or they go all science-y, and they're not putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
it's like I said, to me, it's one and the same.
That's
like,
why, it all connects.
Science doesn't disprove religion to me, where religion doesn't disprove science to me.
I agree.
So that's
that's where I think scientifically everything is explainable, but we don't always have the math to be able to explain it.
Well, it's just okay. It's like, for instance, okay. Take the universe, for instance, right? Our universe is approximately 13.8 billion years old.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it comes from the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Okay? Cool beans. Understandable. But where does the Big Bang come from?
Right.
Where does that come from before that? Where does that come? 'Cause
Yeah.
no matter what, you can always go, well, who made this?
Well, say yeah,
Exactly. You
could
do that on
also-
the other
You
side,
could also
too.
go as far as saying that the Big Bang was created by God when God created the
Or who created God.
Exactly.
To
Right. Like you could go down a huge
Yeah.
wormhole of that.
Yeah, it's just
In-
never ending. So
it's kind of.
I think we.
Depending on what you believe, it could be a very never-ending kind of thing. And then, in the other sense, like,
It's like a math equation that just
So-
keeps repeating.
well, so like you have a 13.8 billion year old universe, right? And so light travels at 186,000 miles per second. Okay, so if you have something that's
Sorry.
4 light years away, it would take you 4 light years or 4 years traveling at the speed of light to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we see things that are, thousands of, if not more, light years away. We can see these things. So, and they say that space is never like it's infinite. It's always expanding. It's getting bigger. So, what are we expanding into?
Yeah.
If we're expanding, it's infinite. Then what's outside? And I also don't believe in like the multiverse. I don't believe in that infinite universe kind of thing, and I don't believe in time travel. Because there's 2 reasons. Just off, and like I said, I'm not saying I'm 100% right because there's always more research I can do. I love to learn, and if I'm proven wrong, that's fine too because that's just more knowledge. But okay, for instance, like infinite universes, right? So they say there could be infinite number of universes where like Keith is Batman with an awesome mustache.
Fucking
right?
wish.
So if Keith is Batman, and you guys probably heard this before, like in the Marvel DC kind of things.
Yeah.
So if Keith is Batman with an awesome mustache in the universe, right? So that means there has to be a universe where the multiverse theory doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And then, but there also should be a universe that there should be a universe. If there's infinite universes, there should be a universe where a guy is traveling through a portal right now into our studio.
Yeah.
But there's not. But if there's infinite, there should be. And if there's an infinite universe, that means things will repeat. Like Earth will be created somewhere else because it's infinite. So there should be infinite amount of Earths out there with infinite us's doing the exact same thing. Same thing as time travel. If time travel existed, you don't think at some point we'd have seen somebody come back in time or something? There's no.
Maybe they went back and they were like, let's change the spelling of this Bernstein Bears.
Well, and that's where
You're
they
trying to
meant.
get back into the Mandela shit, aren't you?
No, well, I'm just saying, like, if there's time travel, that makes sense too, right?
Yeah.
But okay, like Nikki was saying last week with the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia thing, like
Yeah.
we can find pictures of that. Like we can find evidence of these things, or like giant trees, like those. They say that these are that whatever thing it is in like Utah or whatever, the Devil's Tower or whatever. There's a bunch of these things that look like these were
Devil's
trees.
Tower.
Yeah,
Sounds
dude.
like a move.
What?
Sounds like a sex move.
It feels great.
Oh yeah. Hey, show me.
I will off camera. I'm embarrassed.
Oh,
I
okay.
think for me, like, I feel like the more I know, the more I know, the more that I realize that I know nothing at all.
Well, yeah.
That's okay. So like I just said, hey, I'm old enough to know I don't know what I don't know.
What happened with the?
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
fella.
worry about it.
But I mean, I think we hear what people have to say on this, and we pick it back up because I think this was neat. But
Yeah.
we're running late. So let's pick that back up. Tell us what you think for sure. Because Todd, I don't know.
About
The
what?
Toddcast will continue
about
next
anything.
time we don't have a guest.
I just think that's all interesting. I'm not versed enough to say, but like, I don't agree with all of it.
No, but isn't that the cool part?
Yeah,
Isn't that the cool
and
part? Though,
and that's
we don't-
fine.
None of us have to agree.
Yeah,
Like like I said, like I might be one religion, you might be another, but I think I think other religions are very fascinating because
I just think they all
well,
connect.
they're the same. They just changed the names. That's why I'm like, they all came from different ones. It's like I think we have to explain why we're here, and we have to we need something to believe in, and that's
But
why we
see,
do
that's
it.
the-
But
even
You
if
can say that, but also you don't really have to have a reason.
some people do. That's why they created that.
Exactly, though.
you can even trace that back to like Gilgamesh.
But
and
then at
everything,
that point,
with-
your reason is chasing for a reason.
no,
I mean,
No, it's not. It's not so much a reason. It's not so much of why. It's not. Honestly, I don't really care why.
and as humans, we want it's like, and that's what I think is about religion. I think we need to feel like we have a reason for something.
See, and that
Bigger
I don't
than
think that's healthy though, because it's also like looking at death, for example. Like people are so afraid.
I
of
don't
dying.
believe like
People are so afraid of dying because they're worried about like where they're gonna go. But for me, like I don't really care what happens to me when I'm dead because I'm dead.
It's not about that necessarily. If you're trying to find a purpose, it's more about how can I become. A purpose is something to work for to make yourself better. You know, we all have kids. Cool. So that's the purpose. What's my purpose of getting up every morning? Well, yeah, I got to take care of this kid. So obviously,
right.
You know, and that's where it's.
I mean like a greater purpose though.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
great.
yeah, that's what I mean.
purpose.
I mean, we all have
Of course.
purposes. Yeah, but I think we need to feel like somebody cares about us up there or something like that. But you know,
To me, it's
hey,
just a curiosity thing, man.
have you ever seen The Invention of Lying with Ricky Gervais?
Ricky
Gervais.
Gervais, the dude that made The Office.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I
originally, like
haven't,
in England.
seen it.
Yeah,
Watch that movie if you
he's,
haven't.
he's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
And that's what's funny is like he doesn't believe in any religion.
No, he doesn't.
And but I like his take on things. I like his and I like his outlook on things. You know, in where him and I will obviously disagree on religious or spiritual things. Like I like his outlook on life. Like he's not a sad, depressed. Like he's out there living his life to the fullest. What he's he's doing good things. So like so. That's awesome, you know. So like that's what I mean. Like as long as we're here on Earth doing good things, being good to each other, then who cares?
I'm all about whatever religion or way of looking at life. I'm all for like giving and taking. So like you
are.
give what you receive what you give. You know, whatever energy you put out in the world, you're gonna get back. Whether it's negative or good energy.
So you
it's
believe in
gonna
like
come back.
karma?
I don't think so because
That's what I'm saying. It's it's all connected. I don't believe in karma necessarily, but I do believe in like something like that.
I don't believe.
I don't
that.
agree. I think as far as like if you're at like working towards something, yeah, you're gonna get what you put out of it. But like I think some people
but that's where
never have to pay for anything.
That's
They
where
can
you
just
get into
fuck up all
things
the
like
time.
but that's where you get into things like manifesting and stuff like that too. I highly believe in manifesting because I've done it just this past year.
I'm not saying that doesn't.
No, I think
help or
that's
whatever. But okay, but like kind of like what Keith is saying, like how many evil people are out there who have just been handed everything their whole life and they go through
Tons.
like and they're good.
Oh yeah, but they usually get what's coming.
no,
No,
they
they
never
don't.
do.
No, they
Only
don't.
in movies.
They do occasionally.
Occasionally,
I'd like
you're
to see it.
Yeah, but look how many rich billionaires are out there. Like look at the COVID thing. How many more people made money? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
To them. Look at
Yeah.
Congress. They're all old and rich. Nothing's going to happen to them. They've already lived their lives of doing debauchery and like. So what's going to happen to them?
I agree. I think your manifestation. I think that was just you working hard to get something you want. Take credit for it.
Well, that's
that's what
bothers to power and like believing in yourself. And
And that's what bothers me about religion too. Is like you worked that hard to get that. Like take the credit yourself. Like no one did that for you. You did, Justin. Everything that you have good. You did it. Yeah, you get some breaks, right? Shit like that.
Yeah.
But
And that's where I think,
like take credit.
that's where I think people get religion wrong is because they want people. So like they're believing in a higher power to do things for them.
Yeah.
And that's not what religion is. Religion is
See, that's the
becoming a
selfish
better
approach
you.
to it. Because
It
if
is.
you're
Well,
if you're going into it expecting something, then what's the purpose of it in the first place?
that's what I'm saying. That's where
Exactly.
I think most people are going to church for.
Yeah, and that's
that reason
like
is
the same
for-
mentality why a lot of toxic friendships are out there. You know, people, you know, they go into this saying, you know, like I'm gonna give you advice or I'm gonna help you or whatever, and they say I don't expect anything, but they do in the back of their mind. A lot of them do, and then that's how falling outs happen. You know, you give and you give and you give, and then you don't get back, which is understandable, but at the same time, it's like that's not really what friendship is.
No, but some people are more equipped to help, and some people
Mm-hmm.
are more equipped. You know, for instance, like Mr. Beast. Like, say what you will about him, but the dude does go around giving people money, giving people houses,
Yeah.
and like, how is that? You know, is that a bad thing at the end of the day?
No.
Well,
You know,
look at yourself, Justin. I mean, you've got your hands in so many things currently. You know, a lot of those are going to end up working out. There's going to be a few that don't, but you're not going to remember the ones that don't because they're not going to give you the highs of the ones that do work.
Oh, I'll
out.
remember it because it's all a part of the journey.
They're not as significant. Oh, there goes.
I
my
won't
headphones.
remember it as easily.
I can still hear you though.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you'll completely forget it or anything. But that, while failing is significant, and
I just don't believe in failure if you're learning from it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Right.
I agree. I mean, you could still call it failure, I guess, but
Yeah, but that's
I'm sorry, I'm having so much trouble with.
no,
my
you're
headphones
good.
right
like,
now.
but failure isn't necessarily a bad thing unless you
No,
give
not
up.
at all. No. I think failure is a good thing. I mean, it's a learning experience every time. I mean,
Right.
there was so many times when we started our business, we were building our business, where we'd hit these roadblocks with whether it was like the health department wanted us to do something, or so many obstacles we didn't think that we would get past, and I was ready to give up several times.
Oh, yeah.
And so I kind of just put that stuff on the back burner and worked on the stuff I could control, and then I'd find a solution to it eventually, and it all worked out in the end. But my point was with you is you've got your hands in so many good things that a handful of those at least are bound to work out,
Hopefully.
And so you're putting out more. Well, you're giving, but giving to yourself. You're putting out more just by doing all of these different things. So you could call it karma, or you could call it manifestation.
Well, see, that's the
what a
thing. Like,
good song.
I'm putting out the energy, but it's
Silverstein, yeah.
Yeah. I listened to that earlier.
I'm putting out the energy, and I'm hoping that it'll come back, but I'm not necessarily expecting it either.
Well, it's kind of playing the odds, right?
Yeah.
The more chances you have, obviously, the higher your odds
is
are,
life
right?
Anything else but a gamble?
That's true.
You walk outside and you don't know if you're gonna die. You don't know if if you're gonna have the greatest day of your life or if you're gonna have the worst day of your life.
My point is, your hands are in so many things right now that you're that the odds are stacked not against you. They're in your favor. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I agree, and I appreciate that too.
And that's where I think a lot of people are so focused on success and being like rewarded, but they're not focused on doing the work and enjoying the process and enjoying the growth. And that's for everything. Like for whatever, like like all the stuff you're doing, all the stuff we're doing, and even like religion, it all boils down to the same thing. Like, stop looking at all the wants and the needs and start looking at like, hey, like I just I grew today, I got stronger today.
I wish I could grow.
You did. You grew that mustache.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
but
so what else do you need, Keith?
I want to grow taller.
Oh, actually,
Never mind. I'm only 5'10".
never mind.
And-
I actually do believe in failure because that mustache, man.
Is great.
No, but failure's your greatest tool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
no,
Okay.
just lost my
Have you
thought.
ever like let your kid like if your kid does it, he's gonna get hurt or he's gonna learn like the hard way. There's times I'm like, I won't say nothing, and I'm just like, hey, that's dumb.
Yeah.
But it should be obvious that it's dumb.
Well, and
if it's-
also-
but I'm gonna let him do it just
Well,
that way he kind of
If you're
learns
getting
on his
into
own.
if you're getting into like parenting territory, I also feel like the more, of course, you have to be a parent and have hands on, but if you give more leeway into things, kids will surprise you. I used to be very overbearing over my 5-year-old especially, and he just kept having troubled behavior more and more and more, and then I kind of just let loose a little bit and kind of I know I was smart enough to teach him the things that he's supposed to do and not supposed to do, and he does a lot better with it now that I'm not standing over his shoulder constantly.
Yeah, and I just go ahead. Mr.
Oh, I
Keith.
did. No, I was gonna try to segue out of it, but that was my thing. If you got something to say, we can wrap it up.
I got a million things to say, but don't worry about it. I'm here
sure?
every week.
Okay, yeah, I'm here every week. No, I wanted to talk about. I know it's a weird segue, but just talk about what you're listening to right now. What everybody should check out. Chris, what are you listening to right now? I'm curious.
Oh gosh, literally nothing.
Really?
Yeah. Currently, I mean, I'm not spending a lot of time. I'm listening to this podcast.
Okay, that's good. Dude, that's what you should listen to.
Right.
Yeah.
I did want to ask: Are we gonna talk about what's going on next week
Oh, with
Brandon?
oh yeah.
Is that next week?
That's next week. Are you not
What's-
going to be here for that?
No, I just wasn't told about it.
What's next week?
Yeah, I guess Justin's the only one that
Guys,
knew.
Tune in next week for something. We're doing something.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
the tattoo.
Yeah.
So Chris is gonna get his first tattoo.
Oh, are we doing that live on the air?
I'd like to, but
Yeah.
I've on the air.
Well,
how are we gonna do
We
that?
can
at the
Facebook
shop,
Live
though?
it.
So
We could do that. We don't have to actually do podcast.
You know this is
We
a
could do
bug.
well,
it
could we
Yeah,
edit that into the podcast?
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what we'll do then.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do
so
it.
next week I'm getting my very first tattoo.
Hell yeah, man.
It's gonna be the left butt cheek or right butt cheek.
So
Both.
He changed it. It's actually going to be me and my mustache now. Is what is going to be.
we need to play that out. What day are you going to do that?
We're doing it Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday at 8:00.
8
All right.
8 p.m.
Okay.
8 p.m. Yeah,
Okay.
we're
There
gonna
you
come
go.
here and do the podcast
Yep.
first.
Gotcha.
And then we're
Perfect.
gonna go over to
And we
the
will also
studio,
have Alan Smith on next week.
Okay.
So
and,
Sounds good.
and
Park Hills Underground.
the tattoo is gonna be from Brandon Warren,
And where does he
Nice.
ink out of?
Where does-
Artisan Ink.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it was at the
So-
factory.
I got a bunch of mine
Uh,
from
Yeah.
Colin over there, Artisan Ink. He does a lot of my work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Every artist over there is so talented.
Oh,
So Chris,
yeah.
you want to tell him? Do we want it to be a surprise, or do you want to tell him what you're going to get?
We'll leave it a surprise.
Okay. we'll keep it a
Surprise.
Also, there's another thing that we failed at doing last week that we talked about doing. Was do you still want to do the giveaway?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. The giveaway.
We didn't fail on it. You still
I-
picking
I
favorite
failed on
pizzas?
it. I failed on it because I made a post about it, and we weren't going to do a post.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
mean,
I
we
thought we
can
did.
drag that into another week because we don't have any entries yet. But
That'll work.
But yeah,
I entered.
No, I mean, we can run it for another week, but we can talk about it now. Yeah, on when this is posted or
How about
the
this?
last episode.
When we post the episode with your tattoo on it, that post with the official episode with your tattoo on it, people that listen to the podcast this week and next week, they will get the cue from it. You only know about this deal if you listen to the podcast. If you comment on the video or on the post about the video, the podcast being released, your favorite pizza combination, Chris will go through the comments on there and pick his favorite one, and that person will get a free pizza.
Yep. Favorite pizza toppings combination. You pick one that really speaks to me, and I'll pick that. And
But write
Give away
this down
free
as you're
pizza.
listening, because we are not going to make a post about it or anything. It's just going to be, if you're listening, you are
exclusive
eligible.
to podcast listeners only.
I just want to let you know, Chris, that your spreadable salami,
You can spread my salami
I made that
anytime.
for you.
it speaks
Ooh.
to me. It
It's
speaks to me.
it's really good. Yeah. Well, so, Todd, what are you listening to right now? I mean, not right now.
yeah, not this very second.
Yeah,
so
you know.
obviously,
What do you got on cassette?
on my cassette tape? So my very first cassette tape ever bought with my own money was Dookie.
Okay.
By Green Day.
Oh man, do you want to know mine?
Yeah, of course I do.
Savage Garden,
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
First-
Dope.
greatest
talking
duo
about-
of all time.
Are you talking about the first album you
First
bought?
cassette tape.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
these were albums, but like
Well, my
before
my
these were
first
before
cassette
the,
tape was like a bluegrass cassette tape that my great grandpa put together at his house. So
Nice.
like,
So I don't know if this counts, but I do play the Amazon Alexa at home a lot. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Anyway,
She can hear you.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't want to turn it off or anything. No, but I do pop punk mix from they call it the OOs on
2000s.
but they call it but she calls it the OOs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
And then
it's
I
like
do
when you're driving the GPS out to Highway 00, it goes Highway O.
does it really?
Yeah. Or double A is my favorite. It goes turn on Highway Ah.
But yeah,
nice
so I do
spelling.
like the pop punk from the OOs, and which is mostly mainstream stuff, and then I do 90s alternative and a little bit of like 90s and 2000s hip hop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
For me, what I'm listening to right now, of course, I'm always listening to local music, and I've been blasting The Doubted and Tech Nine this week because I've been face to face with them, close enough anyway. And I like to just get in that vibe before I have those experiences. But what I'm listening to separately from any of that would be, I went back through and started re-listening to I the Mighty. My favorite album was Where the Mind Wants to Go versus Where You Let It Go. That whole album, I love that front to back.
Nice. I've been listening to
Hey Keith, what are you listening to?
both directions. So like, I've been listening to a lot of Dave Melillo. I don't know if you guys know him.
so Samsung.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude.
Samsung?
Yeah.
Dude, so it like to get in your feels, like hardcore, yeah, listen to that song. It's a good.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Dave Malilo.
Are we talking about like the?
What's he from?
He actually played in Cute Is What We Aim For a minute.
Okay.
Other than that, he's just got his solo stuff.
Just himself.
Yeah, his solo stuff is fire.
It is so good. He's got that mixtape on SoundCloud, which I just recently remembered about SoundCloud, and I was like, oh, I gotta.
I'm gonna type that into Google and screw it up using all the vowels that Justin doesn't.
Yeah. So I'll send you a link if you want.
Okay.
But I've been listening to a lot of that in postseason. I don't know if you guys listen to postseason.
never even
heard of them.
I've heard of them,
Oh,
but I
man.
don't think I ever.
They're from
have.
like Pennsylvania. I don't think they do anything anymore, but man, so good.
I like preseason.
You do?
Yeah.
Usually I like preseason too because that's
just
when my
like
team is
season.
like still in it, you know. But yeah, that's been the two things. So
I like to stay in the present. I just like season.
check out postseason. It's on your mixtape.
I don't think I got to say.
You didn't. Justin took over for you.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Go ahead, Todd. We'll end with
You
you.
went on the cassette tangent.
No, that was
because
me.
Cassette tapes are superior.
That was me.
I
Sorry.
didn't say it wasn't.
So I've been listening to the new song by Blink just because obviously it's my favorite band. The new song by Sum 41. I listened to their older Sum 41's older stuff a lot. Really.
Oh yeah.
My kid's been getting into them a lot because I took him to see Simple Plan and Sum 41.
Oh nice.
He's huge in like Simple Plan, like Good Charlotte. Like, so my kid's a pop punk guy.
Yeah, my son loves Sum 41.
Yeah,
He likes to
dude,
spike his hair like Derek.
Yeah, dude.
he's always like, I'm Derek.
But what I've been listening to, that's a lot of old Silverstein, actually.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
you kind of so. And I was telling Justin yesterday. So Silverstein's kind of like my colder weather band.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have like it's colder. I'm gonna start listening to this kind of stuff more. So like,
Blame it on the weather.
yeah, dude. Discovering the Waterfront album is like my like wintertime
Good
album.
one, and you can win that for $1.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. I feel like people are gonna feel like it's rigged though if I win it.
No, I mean you've got a pretty good shot, you know. And I don't even pick; it like automates it. So,
When I ride my bike, I listen to the story so far.
oh, I love the story so far. Yeah.
Because that to me is just like it can get me pumped up. It gets me, it gets me where I need to be.
You ever listen to Parker Cannon's other band, No Pressure?
Yes, that they just had a new EP come out.
Yeah, it's real good.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hardcore.
Yeah.
They have a new song called Big Blind that came out. The story so far.
yeah. They do.
A couple of weeks ago, but I don't know, man. I bounce around from like I listen to like a lot of Slick Shoes, which is like a punk band,
yeah.
like back in the day. If you remember the Atticus Dragging the Lake CDs,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
There's some good ones on there.
yeah, fire.
Yeah, but nice.
All right, so that's a podcast, guys. That was the 4th episode of the Pop Punk Pizza Party podcast, brought to you by
And in front of a live studio audience.
www.betterhelp.com/thebarn, sponsored by Deep Space Studios and Fired. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, Internet!
Bye.
So this is another episode of the. I was going to say the Midwest Mixtape Podcast. What the fuck? No. The Pop Punk Pizza Party. I got 1 hour of sleep. The Pop Punk Pizza. We're gonna start over. Okay.
I'm not editing that out. That's the intro.